sing a song and y'all just butcher the note and you're like, nah. I know I can hit this note, I gotta do it again, run it back.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are new here, welcome to this fun, informative, positive, quirky channel where I discuss all things lifestyle for your mental, physical, spiritual, and financial. I would love it if you would subscribe and join the tribe. I give out free gems, free 99, and I'm just giving you some informative content. There's not a real benefit as of right now to me putting out these videos besides helping and giving out some information that I feel is useful and that I feel can benefit you all. So if you could respect that, go ahead and subscribe, okay, and join the family. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for your continued support. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. All of the things that they don't tell you when you are purchasing a home, either because they want your money, they forget, more than likely they want your money. You have to dig a little bit to find it, or just go through the process and find out along the way. So I'm gonna save you a little bit of time. One of the biggest misconceptions or things that people don't really tell you, you are never going to pay that realtor any cash up front. The way that the realtor gets paid is based off commission on the sale of the home. So once you get through the closing process, you've signed, you're done, it's definitely yours, that is when the realtor gets paid. And I believe they get paid 3 or 6%. I'll put the exact percentage up on the screen because the selling agent and the buying agent both get a cut out of the sale of the home. As long as you do everything that you need to do so that you can make it to closing, then that realtor is gonna get paid. If you are just calling up realtors to look at homes and you know your credit is bad, or you know you don't have all the documents you need, you know you don't have enough money for the lender to approve you for the loan, then you are wasting the realtor's time. They have to wake up in the morning, go out, look at homes with you, explain the process with you. You know, they're using their gas, their time, their energy. You definitely want to make sure that you have every intention to purchase the home and make it to the end of the process, because that is when they get paid. Another thing that they do not tell you is the fact that you should be getting your pre-approval letter, or at the very least your pre-qualification letter, prior to you shopping around. Your pre-approval letter is really like your meal ticket. This is a statement that is telling you how much your lender is going to let you borrow. Most people, once they decide that they are ready to purchase a home, the first thing they want to do is go out, start shopping with their realtor, look online, and do all the fun stuff. But that is a big no. You don't want to go out, start shopping, fall in love with a home, and then you don't even get approved for that purchase amount. So it's better to have that idea in your mind initially, how much you're even able to receive, so that you have that budget in your head already and you're walking in knowing exactly what you can afford. That will definitely save you some heartache, some disappointment, some time if you go ahead and get that letter first before you start shopping. The next thing that they do not tell you is to check your cable and internet providers in the area that you are considering moving to before you get to the closing process. I would say to check this once you've found a home that you are, interested in and you want to move forward. Go ahead and Google search the network providers for your internet and cable in that area. Mainly internet. You don't want to wait to the end like I did, because I ended up moving into an area and the provider that I'm with now is just super trash. We have 2 network providers in my area, literally 2 options to choose from. I have a whole bunch of devices in my home and we're all just sitting there like, bro, this internet is so slow. Do yourself a favor and check the internet. And I don't really watch cable, but check the internet and cable if you watch cable in your area, so that you can see, okay, what options are available to me, what speeds are available, what types am I getting, fiber optic, DSL, cable, dial-up. You have to know these things, because once you're in the home, that's when it's really going to matter the most. We have everything pretty much virtual these days. You don't want to have your internet lagging, or you know, your kids can't do their online school, whatever the case may be. It's such a minute thing, but when it comes down to it, it gets super aggravating if your internet is not on point. The next thing that people don't really talk about during this process are the additional fees that go into purchasing a home. Most people know about, you know, your down payment, saving for your closing costs. They'll say, oh, save 3, save 5%. And you may go into it thinking that that's all that you need, and then once you start talking with the lender and they're telling you all these different fees, you're gonna be like, I have a video on the costs that you will incur when purchasing a home. I'm always plugging in that video because, again, the costs, like, these are things that are super important, and that's really gonna tell you like the nitty-gritty things that you're gonna wanna also save for. The next thing that they do not tell you when buying a home is the fact that interest rates are a scam. I am sorry to tell you, but that is the truth. I don't care what anybody says. I believe that interest rates are a scam, and I'm gonna let you know right now why. Everyone will like to tell you, you know, if you have the highest credit score, you're gonna get the best interest rates and all these perks and this and that. Let me tell you something. Lenders are going based off of the market's interest rate. If the market is 4.75 and you have this amazing credit score, you're not going to get an interest rate of 2.5, okay? That's just not gonna happen. It doesn't matter how great your score is. It is not going to drastically decrease your rate from what the market rate is. You're not going to go from a 5 to a 2, a 4 to a 1. It's not going to be that big of a jump. It is up to you to do the research as far as what the market interest rate is looking like for that day, for that week, for that month. Is it a seller's market, a buyer's market? Because your credit score, yes, it's going to help you to get a better loan type. Yes, it's going to reduce your interest rate or get you the best interest rate, but that best interest rate isn't going to be, you know, drastically different from the market's rate. Lenders just are not able to completely go against the grain like that.
I wanted to make sure I'm clear in explaining to you guys that your credit score will directly impact your interest rate. But what I'm saying is that your credit score can take you from maybe a 4% to a 4.5 if you have a low score, or a 4% to maybe a 3.5 if you have a great score. But what it will not do is take you 2 to 3 points down or up from what the actual current market interest rate is.
The next reason that interest rates are a scam is because you can actually purchase points to reduce your interest rate. Like, wow, you can really buy your way into anything. But again, it is going to be based off of the market at that time. And I will link some information either in the description or put some information up on the screen so that you can see how big of a difference a point can make. It really depends on your lender. So keep that in mind. Interest rates are a scam, just like everything else in the world. So yeah. Now, a lot of people will tell you that, yeah, with a conventional loan, your PMI gets removed. PMI is private mortgage insurance, and that is something that lenders will make you purchase if you're putting down a down payment less than 20% on your home. And this is really to protect the lender in the event that you default on your loan. Let's say you just don't pay. The lender is going to sell your home and they'll kind of recoup some of the money back from the sale of the home, but the remainder of the money will come from your PMI payments. So That is pretty much like their backup plan. If you end up not paying for your home down the line, PMI will drop off automatically by your lender once you've reached a 78% loan to value ratio. Your loan to value ratio is how much you owe on the loan compared to the value of the home. What they don't say is that once you reach 80%, you can actually request for your PMI to be dropped. You don't have to wait for the lenders to do it at 78%. You can go ahead and remove it at 80. If you do not request for it to be removed, then you're gonna end up paying additional money to your PMI for no reason. Don't continue paying that extra 2%. Go ahead and get it removed. Now for FHA loans, they will tell you that you will need to continue paying your PMI for the life of the loan, meaning regardless of your equity or your loan to value ratio, that payment will not drop off. And that is not essentially true. With an FHA loan, how much you put down for your down payment will determine if you will continue paying the PMI. And I will put some information on the screen, but pretty much if you make a down payment of over 10% for your FHA loan, then you have a set time frame for the PMI, so you can have it removed also with an FHA, but it does depend on how much you put down and your loan to value ratio. Next and final thing that they do not tell you throughout the home buying process is to not run your credits or make any large purchases until after you close. You don't want to go out and, buy a new car or get new credit cards, sign up for a retail card. You don't want to do any of that. Matter of fact, be a mouse throughout the process until you get to closing. Once you close and the loan is yours, the house is yours, do what you want to do, because the underwriter will be quick to say, whoa, what is this? This wasn't here last time. Why are you making last minute decisions? Are you in distress? What's going on? And they're gonna be suspicious, and they're gonna be that quick to say, no, we don't want to give you the loan. Those are all the things that they do not tell you when purchasing a home, the secrets that they try to keep. I really hope that this was helpful and that this information helps you to move accordingly and make productive decisions. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. Have you heard any of this stuff before? Has anyone told you? Is this news to you? Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't already, because what are you doing? Why not? Thank you all so much for your support and for watching, and I will see you in the next video.